It's absolutely okay to express your feelings, to show emotion. And I'm lifting this up because sometimes dudes be going on other men talking about, why are you so emotional? You're being emotional, almost attaching a negative connotation to emotionality. And the truth of the matter is this, y'all. Every single man that you know, not every, that's a gross generalization, but a lot of men that you know are emotional. We demonstrate emotions in different ways. And so to prove this point right here, like when it comes to sporting events, a lot of times men are expressing themselves emotionally and demonstrating emotionality when it comes to cheering for their team. If you're playing a card game, if you're playing spades, whatever it may be, bid whisk, dudes get heavily invested in these different things and they express emotions. They show emotionality when it comes to these different venues. If you're upset at work, if somebody does something the wrong way, if your boss request that you stay some extra time, like, and you feeling your feelings, like you're in your feelings. There are emotions in that space. And so, again, for you to feel emotions, for you to feel your feelings, it's not anti-man to have emotions. I just want to be clear about that. But what makes you less of a man is not you expressing your emotions. Of course, you want to express them in a productive way. But what I would say is that what makes you less of a man is you negating your emotions. You negating your feelings. And what do I mean by that? And so, of course, we as men like to lift up the fact that we're logical. And so when it comes to the way that our brains function, like you would say that the left side of the brain is the more logical side and the right side of the brain is the more emotional, feeling, creative side. And so keep this, fam. Like if you're only operating from a logical space, then you're negating the other half. You're negating the other half of who you are. And so you're not operating in your fullness when you don't embrace the emotion, when you don't embrace the creative, when you don't embrace the feelings. And so what I want to challenge you to do is to acknowledge both sides. Yes, you can champion the logical, but you can also champion the emotional as well too. What a lot of dudes say is that when you're being emotional, when you're expressing your feelings, you're being feminine. And real talk, y'all, we're made up of both masculine and feminine energies. We are. And so again, to negate one half of yourself is not you living out the fullness and the completeness of you being a man. And so I challenge you, bro. Don't run away from your feelings. Express them productively. If you see another dude expressing their feelings, like, don't crack on them. Don't joan on them. Acknowledge and commend them for being able to embrace the fullness of who they are and be transparent, be vulnerable, and commend them for them showing up in a way in which they're embracing the fullness of their humanity. It's okay to feel your feelings. Fellas, it's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to express them. Just do it productively. You ain't soft when you do it. You're operating in the fullness of being a man.